This is on multiply and divide integers. You should have paper out, you should label the learning target at the top, and be copying down all of the examples. So multiplying and dividing integers, what we use to remember is something called the MD triangle. And in this case, M stands for multiplication, D stands for division. So I always remember MD triangle. So write MD at the top and then make a triangle. And your triangle will always be divided into 3 parts. On the top is positive, and on the bottom we have our negatives. So you have to remember what this MD triangle looks like. So copy it down, and then we're going to use it for our problems. Alright, first problem. I have -3 times a +7. Anytime you have parentheses like that next to each other, it means you multiply them. So, because you're multiplying, you need to come up with the MD triangle real quick. And the first few times, you're probably going to draw it on your paper, sorry. And once you get used to it, you won't need it anymore. So when you do this, the point is you have one that's negative and one that's positive. So you come down here to your triangle, and you cover up one negative, and you cover up, this is positive up here, so the positive. So those are the things in my problem, so my answer should be what's left over. In this case, my answer that's left over is a negative. So this equals negative, and then you just multiply the numbers. 3 times 7 is 21. So my answer for this is -21. Let's try another one. Let's do 12 times -5. So again, you're multiplying, so MD triangle plus negative. So again, we look at this. That's positive, that's negative. So cover up positive, cover up negative, and what do I have left? Negative. So my final answer is negative, and then 12 times 5 is 60. Final answer. Not too hard, huh? Try it again, though. Let's see. How about a -5 times a -4? Make your triangle and figure it out yourself. Pause it, come up with the answer, and then check back in with me. Okay, hopefully you're back. You made your triangle, MD triangle. You are multiplying, so let's see, we have a negative and a negative, so cover up negative, cover up negative. Your answer should be then positive. So we would have a positive 5 times 4, which is 20. Final answer. Write this one down and then do it on your own, please. Pause it and then check back in. Okay, so again, you're multiplying, so you need your MD triangle. You have a positive times a negative, so I'm left with a negative. My answer is a negative. 6 times 9 is 54. Okay, now what about dividing? What if you have 45, write this one down, divided by, let's do a -9. You are dividing, so the MD, D stands for divide, so you still are going to use this fancy triangle. We're not going to do any of the add the opposites or any, zero pairs. We're dealing with just multiplication or division when we use this triangle. So we have a positive, we have a negative, boop, boop. So I'm left with a negative, and that would be a negative, what is 45 divided by 9? That would be 5. That's my answer. Guess what? We get to try it again. Write it down and try it yourself, though, because I bet you could do all of these on your own. Alright, try that one. Pause it. Okay, hopefully you're back. Let's see. MD. There we go. So I have a negative divided by a negative. Cross both those out, and I'm left with positive. 8 divided by 2, tough one, but you got it. Should be a positive 4. And I'm going to make you do a couple more. Alright, you can write these down and do them both. Now, that is a division problem. Every fraction line is a division sign. So you should think of this as 54 divided by 9. You're going to do that one, and then you're also going to do this one. Figure them out, and then unpause it. Check it. Okay, hopefully you have answers on your paper in your back. You're dividing, so I need the MD triangle. Boop, boop. So again, you have a positive divided by a negative. Positive and negative, cross them off, and you're left with negative. So this is a negative. 54 divided by 9 is 6. Ooh. There we go. And then over here, same thing. I hope you're making the triangle on your own paper, because that's the only way you'll get better at remembering it. Let's see, a negative times a negative, I'm left with positive 7. Woohoo! Super fun one, huh? Alright, good luck. Have a good day. Bye-bye.